Hello everyone, welcome back to the Seasonal Tarot. My name is Kathy. Welcome in if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. I super appreciate you. We're going to continue with the Zodical readings for the month-to-month for the year of 2026. We're moving into Pisces and Aries right now, and I'm putting them together because the cusp has relevancy to these readings. So it may, if you're a Pisces, maybe for you, and if you're an Aries, it may be for you. House 9 is also significant for you too. That's a house about spiritual growth. So, right, we're ready to begin. Stop talking. All right. You get 13 cards, please. 12 more, Spirit. For Pisces through Aries for the year of 2026. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. Really appreciate you being here. I hope these messages will resonate for you. And feel free to, if they do, feel free to save this video or return back to it. You can share it with yourself on to email or to Messenger, so you can come back to it. If you know somebody else who's a Pisces or Aries who may need these messages, please also share it with them. All right, we're ready to get started. We have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, to me, the Four of Pentacles is not only about just hanging on to the 3D world, but this card really has been speaking to me about setting up space and protecting that space as a portal almost. So by covering all your bases, is what Spirit is saying, you're creating a portal of energy that will allow more fluid movement of the energies in your life. For November to December, as we're approaching the winter solstice, we're getting the Death card. Something is coming to an end. Something is beginning anew. You're already aware of this. This is nothing new. Remembering to keep that balance in your life. Allow time for any feelings that are attached to what your losses are, allowing those feelings to come up but not overrun you. That will carry you forward through the new year. So December into January, we have the Five of Swords. So you're still wrestling with this, and that is quite natural in the grieving process. But know that from this loss, you will be able to create more growth. It's almost like you're doubling your losses, but not into losses. You're transmuting them into wins, and you will get this vision, is what I'm being told, through January, December into January, almost beginning of February. Something will like just come to you, and you will see it, and you will know what the purpose of this is. One makes two, right? All right, so January into February, we have the Hierophant. So this is about teaching. This is about divinely being led. It can also be about organizations if you're talking about business, or or volunteer work. And so there's something in that is teaching you this lesson. And here comes that spark of lightning, that jolt of information that really allows you to take all this transference in and actually create something new in your life. That is quite magical. That is a magical key. And if you look, it's like the head of the key is actually made up of these worms. So I don't know why I'm getting that, but interesting. This is definitely about your spiritual growth. Yeah, February into March, we have the Ace of Cups. Hello, nice. This is that overflowing of good emotions that you can share with others. And so these darker times, or this change, this transfer that you went through, by February, Marches begin to lighten the load, and you've seen this strike, and it's like you're wielding that power into transferring it into something new, some new venture, some new relationship, either with yourself or with another. And the universe is just gifting you with this beginnings of this portal that you're seeing. So it's a choice. It's absolutely a choice. February into March, April, we have the Sun of Pentacles. This is grounded. This is putting your head down and getting to work. And you're sharing this, just plowing right through is what I'm hearing. You're going to do quite well here. March into April, April into May, we have the Three of Wands and another portal. So the Three of Wands is all about choice of direction. Where do you want to go? It's like for the first 3 months, from November to the end of February, beginning of March, you're taking this time to go inward, to process things, to observe things, and deciphering what it is with discernment that you need to take with you, and what you can leave behind, as well as what you can carry forward with you into the future. And then the universe gifts you with this beautiful blessing, and you get the energy to carry this right through. You have the vision, and you have this portal that begins to open up this solid foundation in the 3D world. 8th of June, we have the Daughter of Pentacles, so a little bit more gentler, but we have the Sun and the Daughter, so this is a balance between the divine masculine and feminine within yourself, that softening of that. I'm hearing moving from an emperor and empress into a more youthful, energetic, lighter flow with the universe, which is good. I can never remember these months, my apologies, so I'm going to say November to December, December to January, January to February, February to March, March to April, April to May, May to June, June to July. So now we're at the height of summer. Holy Hannah, 9 of Cups, lighten the load and away you go. This is a very magical time reading. There's some good things coming up in 2026. We've had a hell of a go for a number of years. So Pisces and Aries, you're no different. You're manifesting some beautiful things going into 2026. And this is all about individual fulfillment. Yeah. July into August, August into September. Okay, from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. I did not, hello. It's just going to continue on in. And the beams of light is what I'm hearing are absolutely coming back in, just to fill those cups up for you. This is a beautiful time. Wow. July to August, August to September. The world. Wow. So within a 10-month period, 9 to 10-month period, you will have created a whole up level in your life, from the Death card to the World card by August, September, middle of September into October. That's a full cycle completed and a level up in a good way. Do your work up front in the beginning of the year, through now, from the winter, before the winter solstice, get prepared, right until the new year. By springtime, you're heading on. Okay, September to October. October to November, we have the Father of Swords. So here is where you can start to use this experience of discernment. You've seen the light of what the universe is offering you, and you can now wield that sword of truth and discernment to protect this portal that you've created, this solid foundation, in a much lighter way than you've done in the past. It's not about hanging on and living in fear, but you're understanding the flow of the universe. So November into December 2026, we have the Four of Wands, another portal. And this portal is much more vast than this is. This is like an opening up to the cosmos. And this is connecting with the cosmos. This is the Four of Wands. This is an 1111 portal. This is solid foundation. So you're manifesting something huge here in your own life. That is really, if you take this year, especially from now until this last of, we live in the northern hemisphere, last of the winter season, just before spring, to really dive deep. Observe what's going on inside of you as well as around you. Try not to react, and play around with those thoughts, those feelings, and find out what's yours and what's not yours, and understand that you have a place in this universe. So the card in the middle is all about you. It is the 13th card. It represents the 13th moon. So in these zodiacal year, we have a 12-month calendar, but there are 13 moons. And so that's for you to discern where this stands for you, but this is representative of you in 2026. Nice. We have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is you're going into this year, you're protected, heavily protected. And you are able to go inward. You're able to take this time, especially for the next 6 months, next 4, 5, 6 months, to just remain in this chrysalis. Traditional Rider-Waite, there's 8 swords around the person who's blindfolded, but it's their own mental strife. In this card, it's about taking those lessons and learning from them and creating something absolutely beautiful, and allowing yourself to have the permission to take this time to transmute yourself, to recreate yourself, to evolve, to become a better person. Because you really are worth it. I think I'm going to maybe get some clarification on the 5 of Swords. We have the 4 swords at the bottom of the deck. Nice. So again, message to go inward. So can we get one more card on the 5 of Swords and or the Hierophant? Please, Spirit, for Pisces and Aries. 5 of Swords, please, Spirit. This one. The Tower, yes. So, Temperance at the bottom. So the Tower came out for clarification for the 5 of Swords. So it may feel like a tower. I'm being told it's not a huge tower. It's something very minor that is like brought to you, that this lightning bolt is. It's just a tiny little thing. It's like a refinement, a retunement, but you catch it. And you're able to transmute this by remaining in balance, by staying in check, by observing, by not engaging, by not brawling. A heads up for you, moving through the next 3 months and into the new year. So yeah, I think this is an absolutely beautiful read. I hope that this finds you exactly where you need to be. And like I said, if you're fearful of any of these cards, then this message isn't for you, wasn't for you. Just, that's okay, that's fine. If it is, feel free to save it and move through the year with confidence. You've got this. You know what to do. You've got the heads up. You've got the skinny, I'm being told. So, yeah. So thank you so much for being here, Pisces. Thank you for being here, Aries. Until next time, take care. Sending you much love. Bye-bye.